everyone. As we have already discussed, like who are the interested users of the accounting information, here you can see there's a chart representing accounting as a source of information. The accounting process, as we can see, it starts, and it is basically the accounting process is done using the economic events, and by these economic events, when the accounting process is done, then the communication is done by providing the economic information, and to whom? To the decision makers. Who are the decision makers? They can be the internal or the external users. So accounting links decision makers with economic activities and with the result of their decisions. And as we already knew, like what is the process? The process of accounting is, first of all, you have to go through your business transactions. First of all, you have to identify the business transactions, then you have to record it, then summarize, analyze, interpret and communicate, right? So here we are basically talking about the accounting information. You can see in each and every step we are providing some of the other information, right? In the when business transactions are coming in front of us, then we have to identify from out of those transactions which transaction is actually the business transactions and which has to be recorded. The recorded will be the those transactions which will be measurable in terms of money. After that, when you record the transactions, you have to summarize, means you have to totally, you have to find out what is the actual outcome of your transactions, and then you have to analyze based on that, that whatever investment you have done in your business, whatever outcome you have got out of that, whether it's a beneficial one or you need to make some changes, do you need to invest more or do you need to implement some other policies into your business, that you have to analyze. And after that you have to interpret. After analyzing only, you have to first of all analyze what is the resultant, and after that you will interpret by seeing the resultant, that what all things you have to make changes in your business. And after getting all this interpretation of your business information, interpretation are basically the reports that the accountant will prepare, and those accounting information in the form of reports will be communicated to whom? To the interested users. So this is the basic information or the meaning which we have discussed. The definition that we have discussed about accounting involves all these steps. Now based on that, this is the accounting cycle. First stage is the source document. The source document, obviously the documents that the transaction that is carried, that is a source document. And based on the source document, you have to prepare a journal, means you have to record, first of all you have to record all the transactions, and a journal, that's the journal entry. After that you have to prepare your ledger accounts, then your trial balance, then you have to make the adjustments if required, then you have to show your closing stock and stock valuation, then finally you have to prepare your final account. So we will go through each and every stage properly to understand how the accounting cycle works. Only for now you just remember this is the 7 stages involved in the accounting cycle. So accounting is a definite processes of interlinked activities, as we have seen in the chart that I have shown you. So that is an interlinked activity. This chart I am talking about, this is a chart. This shows that accounting is interlinked activities that begin with the identification of transactions and ends with the preparation of final accounts. Identification of transactions is the stage 1, ends with the preparation of final accounts. Now every step in the process of accounting generates some information. Generation of information is not an end in itself. Whatever information it is providing, it is not going to end, because that information again is going to facilitate the dissemination of information among different users. You are going to provide that to the different users, and based on that information, the interested users will take the appropriate decisions. So dissemination of information is an essential function of accounting. Now accounting information should ensure to, what we should ensure with this accounting information, you should ensure to provide information for making economic decisions. Second is to serve the users who rely on financial statements as the principal source of information. Next, to provide information useful for predicting and evaluating amount, timing, and uncertainty of potential cash flows. Next, to provide information for judging management